Kajing penyeng yo post elektrik bat kajing bom kmi bina la unwan ra jingma ne mi kinong shong shnong klapoy do pot bakawai kalong yeng kan yekendo ikoi kajing ja ka basosi bakalong kmi ka badan laingot ki khon kan do laki jong kiti badru bandan menta kamet ka badan ni kajing duna hagi babon kiliang kani kajing ja kadai ka balaja hagashnong darang ka baha papo West Giant Hills hapo amlarem constituency bat kamde ka badang shuja menen ne menta ndai ka bladab banja nado ka arpun rioterik ukala lengkot arajar arpusau ndai layo jingtep yakani ka jingja na ka jingkar pat jongki pajba Shillong Mail bon pensngau yakani ka jingja shiki por bahalor namar baklempat don bashimkhia warla ka dei nakalyang ka MECL kani ka Longkmie hedu menne ka sauterik ulber arajar arpusau kadang don ha ka jingsha sumar supercare hospital bat ka jingdon jongka hapo ka hospital kala long hadu laipo pra tili kisngi bat hadu ka jinglei ekendo jongka kenho nu Shillong Mail kani ka Longkmie kadang hab bansha sumar ka ba ka hospital kan saphali Ieng no lashai kasngi habayo banya kren ba kani ka Longkmie ka badan apeng ka dur ka ba phu samrikhi warla ka dei ka ba shutrei belasngi kani ka Longkmie ka bala itho kerteng kum ka kong lakin tiu poti ka bala do yala ki jong kikti klay thu katkum ka ka balaja
Kenapa ni itu sampai
em ngaku nên mới đi
kong akan dia apa ni tu ya kamu kerja kan ni kerja akan lu kerja kan mo kayak ko itu kan itu ko itu senar lat bayar badan nak kerja
aku terus ni dan gaji penkusnong ni penkusnong ni terekam na bentara silver jubilee jong ka singkur poti tengile etre ba kan thai ba shinrang te kishinrang gitu laga jong kan thai tre laga jong te dom to upaj baka ice cream ka sarkar kan bandring hayeng ibreu te ni pendon kam ta ke ni ong banse lama te ni la ya pen ni la ya theu la yang la beng te ki ong yang ngabu bu nai kata shu tu sai na yo tu nar kan ngatip ngabu ni ngambu ro ngatip shu la long kum ma tập te ngatip shu ai bejia ki ong ki batai ki tapi ong bu uring no yang ta ke da la ring da bun second e tharai si ar lai second tharai te kunjat no tau bayin jong a ke bakhaw hun ru jong a kunjat na ha Madan kan
kerja
oh kunjat ben
dia
dia umile kunjat ben ur te ke ba pensaya u ba pri kunjat ben ngarang tang suhab ben Madan dahap tang itagi do ki ela bilut asenar ke ha tau nar ke la bilut tu nar tentar untuk beri untuk bi namun betrang layam ela ing jan jan bro antara baka jan banga phong te kira yang asya dauki don beri benong persat angta kira ka te kilet yalam yang kilet ya kendu doktor on doktor mar balik galai te long han ya ra be hospital ini mar balik la long untuk beri syute te himan ra no shene ke pai aknyo tering ipo shene dalam apa ini lah ibu jin semarne hospital long sakit beri tu
kan usia dia di bangkuan itu
tang nadu aknyo tengam ten dalam apa ini hospital aknyo tang atit beri so ngasai ipa nah ini ngantip pada ladir babu asak balat te ngong bali baji yang aku ni ki ong bangaur ki thong ki nut dan ong bang asak balat ni
Hajan jai ke juga kadang kano ke pensyai ke bumi kadang yang ke pensyai Meghalaya dengan MECL
dan
habis ke bakani ke jis semakin tu to kadang kano ke jing tapi orang tempat dia jing pensyai di bawah dan di terwa dan berap
dan indala itu ke kor Dalawan itu gini, yang boleh panjaran na NF ini balaji aku ni ya pi gini masih. Ang ili babi batam ngintip siya mo. Ti ang lapi ay lat te in penlek ma gitu. Ang tada don kalat te lem mo. Ili baduk batam babi te layo jarak tangan det kalak sungu te. Yang in penlek. Kasinong rotip kalek na kamlek na mar tim phone kimi long ngintip te indom jintip kanya kasinong. tip kale ne kamle rum tip ya kata.
Lah banyak tu like Ieng kumno putri di Darrang ada mereka sen.
Nga te nga sa bat ipa bat ini men bat ikun langun. Te nga bala ka bayo si doki nga siyang dukan siya doki. Te deres anta te kat bakot bala te nga lek ting nga tre jokan. Dadon jokat ni la lek jokat dom jokat te nga bala ka bayo. Don bala la lek kwai dok ha. Tahi.
Kenapa ni itu pesan itu?
Em nga kum ne met
Nalor kata bantip kumno kani ka jing sumar ya kani ka Longkmie kelas dang panado kanu kasngi na yo bani kran bu Dr. Ajay Thakur consultant plastic surgeon jong ka super care ubala sumar ya kani ka Longkmie haringkat ba ka Dr. Sangeeta Kar na kaliang new Dr. Laong kani ka Longkmie ka dei ka baklan padula pentep bahadu menta la dabban poj adu south sien ya ka bala habban weng ya baro artli kikti katto kat ni kido kibla ingkong na kamet padula pentebru pakan sadon ka jingkta ka khmat jongka namar kalakta ya kithiet.
Doctor, now you're handling a case where there was an incident where a woman was electrocuted. And can you just share what is the status of the case? When did you receive her, and how many operations have you already conducted and completed so far?
Actually, just after the Republic Day celebration, I think in Dauki, she's from Dauki, so she got electrocuted while trying to remove some flags and all decoration flags. A mistake she did was she did it with the iron pipe, and then it was a very high voltage electric current. So she got very deep burns. In fact, her both hands were gangrene. Then she had burns in the very deep burns in the scalp, this area, and in the back, in the axilla. Most of the time, patient may die on the spot because of such high voltage. They may have a cardiac arrest, and she was lucky that she was still alive and surviving when she came here. So first we operated her around 4 times in the last 1 month. First was to prevent as much as possible that gangrene to go upwards. So we did what we call as a fasciotomy. That was the first surgery. Then after that we had to amputate her arms, which were totally gangrenous. Then third was because she had a very deep burns in the scalp. It was reaching up to the bone also. So along with the neurosurgeon, I had to operate, do a flap, do grafting. So, and then the remaining part again, sometimes the gangrene will go up. So we have done third time that one also and removed all the infected material, infected wound. So around four surgeries she has undergone. Now she is fit to go home, but still she'll have to come for dressings daily, and once the wounds are okay, much graftable, then we can admit her again maybe after 3 or 4 weeks for a grafting. That will be like kind of final surgery.
Maybe maybe know which part of the body that has been removed.
Both the arms have been amputated, and part of this bone from the scalp, which was burnt, along with the skin. But that part is healing quite well. Then in the back, there's a very big wound that will require grafting because almost the whole of back is involved, almost up to the buttock. So there's no skin there. So that has been deprived because it's all deeply burnt. So that will require grafting. Maybe after 3 or 4, within 3-4 weeks, wound should be clean enough for doing a grafting. And this and both the amputation stumps are also healing well. Few raw areas are there which may require grafting at the same time during that surgery. So then she should be okay. Even now she's quite positive about it. One good thing is she's quite positive. Like she's mentally quite strong, and she's quite positive about future also. Maybe later on we can fix a artificial limb so that she can at least do some basic daily chores.
Will this be the last treatment that you're going to?
Yeah, that will be the Only one more thing I wanted to add is whenever electricity passes through your scalp, through your body, so within 6-7 months you may develop cataract also. It has happened before also. Patients have developed cataract. They will see that they are having slight blurring in the vision and all. So that can be dealt with the cataract surgery, like any patient. Like usually we have in old age. When they become very old, 80, 90, then you have cataract. But in such patients, cataract can develop very early. You can see within 6 months to 1 year, she may develop because the electricity has passed through her body.
Has it also affected the brain or
No, brain part is okay. Luckily, she's very, very positive about that. And she's fully conscious. She walks around and she sings song. So that's, I'm very happy about that. Like, she's not taken it like, in a very negative way. So family is also very supportive.
Okay. Which means she can still live a normal life.
Yeah, she can live. Yeah, she can live a normal. Only thing is she won't have arms, so she might require some prosthesis and all later on. I don't make prosthesis. She'll have to contact maybe Guwahati or maybe Negrims for the prosthesis. But that's another maybe 6-7 months for the wounds to heal, and so that is.
Habakali no doctor ya kani jing sumar ka Longkmie haga jinglot jing sap ulayathu kadai ka babon ki jinglot hakapor ka bapoj haban airu ikidawai pinyo thya ki barem dor.
What is the cause of these surgeries? You have already conducted more than 3 years.
Yeah.
What is the cause of it? Like, is it costly or?
See, any surgery done under general anesthesia will cost. That is there. And such surgeries cannot be done under local anesthesia. We have to do, and sometimes the surgeries are quite long. If you see that some surgeries, it can be around 4-5 hours also. And then she had multiple areas here, back, arms. So you need to, it takes time to do so surgeries. And sometimes, like for example, electric burns in the hand. First thing we do is a fasciotomy. Immediately, as soon as she came, the day she came, we did a fasciotomy. Fasciotomy means release the pressure. Because whenever electricity passes through your hands, the muscles, the tissues, everything swells up so much, and the skin is very tight. It's like too much of pressure inside will cause gangrene to be much higher up. So first thing is to resuscitation of the patient is important. Like she should be, her ECG, everything, heart should be working properly. We have to give fluids. First thing is to save the life. Then second is save the limbs. So saving the limbs means first thing we do is a fasciotomy. If we see that it's too much of a pressure here, very tight, so we just take to OT and then release it all the way up, so that the pressure is released and we can save as much as possible. Like if I had not done her fasciotomy, she might have ended up with the amputation much higher up. So first thing we did was to release it as much as possible. So the right side, it's around this much. The amputation has to be done. Had to be done here. Left side was much higher, so I had to go above the elbow. And second thing was whenever there's an electric current or anything, you'll see that whenever there's a gangrene, it always progresses a bit. Like you make the area which you have cut, which you think that it looks quite healthy. After 1 or 2 weeks, you will see that it has progressed. This always happens in high voltage electric. So we always tell, we are cutting it right now here. Might after 1-2 weeks, we'll see how's the muscles. Sometimes the superficial muscles look okay, but deeper muscles, they might become gangrenous. So in her case also, after a few weeks, we have done a little more, few centimeters.
Which means that she needs to be reviewed.
But now she's okay. Now she's quite okay. We have waited for 2 weeks like that, and then done the second amputation also. But not only that, then back surgery, then this part also, scalp, this was all burnt, including her bone was also burnt. So I had to take help of neurosurgeon Dr. Bernard. So both of us operated together. So
what about blood? Like during these operations, like do you have to replace blood? And
yes, sometimes, yeah. Because what happens is, whenever patient has a large area of burns, your RBCs, the red blood cells also, they get destroyed. And not only that, patient have anemia because big wound, they keep on losing blood. So you need to replace blood at times. And such a big surgery, there will be a lot of bleeding. So we always prepare 1 or 2 units before the surgery, because when we are cutting through so many tissues, there will be blood loss. So 1, 2, 3 units like that we have to arrange beforehand, because we need to keep her hemoglobin above 10, around 10 grams. Below that, then it becomes difficult even to give general anesthesia, and even the recovery becomes a little bit delayed. In her case, her recovery is quite good. I'm very happy with her recovery actually.
Kumno ba Raju?
Kumne kong, ale.
Kumno ki kam ki jam baro.
Hoi ki biang lor.
Ai kira shon jong menta ubnai.
Hoi ta.
Ba? Ukau iu unia.
Kong undi udai ukau plus F, ukau fortified.
Ukau 45? Henry ba? Ukau 45 ba uto ba ai barabor uya pher ayu. Uto ukau ba ai barabor umde ubabha.
Kong, kini ki jingbam ki bangi juba man kasngi ki kta ya kakot ka khaya ka jungi. Menta ngi dei ban sngau tu hi ba ki jingbam ki bangi bam ki long ni em ki batei ya kamet ka phat jungi. Ladangi bam ki jingbam ki bomtei ya kamet ka phat jungi. Ila ban yo ya ka jingpang dunasnam mar ka jing bria ki kman.
Henry ba uni ukau 45 udan jiga dei kumno.
Yo iya ki jingtei ya kamet ka phat ka jungi nak jingbam ka bangi bam man la kasngi kum ka iron, folic acid, vitamin B12, iodine, zinc, vitamin A bat vitamin D. Namar ke jingduna jungkine ngengat hagi babun ki jajingpa ka sorkar ka persangkat bala banwanra ya ka kot ka khia. Ka FSSAI ka batha bau khau ata kamlu kadut bat ke ompnyang bam. Ki dei bandon ya ke jingbam ki bantei ya kamet. Knang baha ka shisngi ngila banyo laipo hadu sanpo persen kini ki jingbam bantei ya kamet. But lai kerteng yaki 45 ila banitu yaki da ka sharp plus F haki.
Ba uni ujing bam plus F pat ngila ban yo ne ai.
Nang ni kong nagani ka daw ka sorkar kalapan mi yaki skim ICDS, MDM, PDS kabha na ka benta upaj ba. Ka sorkar mi kalamang kerpang ha ka jingi trelang bat kidukan da ka ba kilapha da ukhau ba bhatam na ka benta ki khna bat ki Longkmie ki ba armen. Dei na kata ka daw patang da uni ujat khau ba bhatam ban sam shabaro ki Longyeng. Nang ni shakman. Tang da ukhau fortified.
Ba fikrannya ka jing shisha.
Lawan Ra Shafi Lingba ko office jong Commissionerate of Food Safety Meghalaya.